Hi guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to On Our List.
Welcome back. Sorry. This is here, and I told her to leave it because I think it's hilarious.
It's like a tassel from when I graduated college.
Yeah, that's when I graduated too.
Oh, God.
That's a long story for another day.
Yeah.
Anyway, why are we here? Oh, so today we wanted to talk to you guys about a play that came out at the Heather Theater in Tampa, which is a theater company, but we also it's where we have an acting class, the Performer Studio Workshop. But the play was called Red. Gabby came and saw it yesterday.
Yes. First of all, Malika attends Heather as an acting student.
Actually, I attend the Performer Studio Workshop. The Heather's the theater company.
Oh, okay. She attends the Performer Studio Workshop.
Correct.
That's associated with the Heather.
Right.
Correct. I don't. I'm just a fun person that goes and watches the shows.
Yes. And I was a stage hand assistant, I don't know what you want to call it, for this play, and
I think it said stagehand on them.
Is that what it says?
You had a whole bio.
I know, I wrote that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it says about me. But anyway.
Do I have it?
Do you?
I don't think. No, I don't.
Okay. We don't have it. Well, whatever.
Insert maybe.
We'll insert maybe. I don't know if we're going to be that fancy.
It was called Red.
It was called Red. It starred Ward Smith and David Schneider, and I hope I said your name right. You're not watching this, but yeah, it's a play about a painter, a modern painter back in I think it's 1950s, late 1950s. His name is Mark Rothko, and he gets an intern by the name of Ken, who's played by David, and it's a story that goes across 2 years about their relationship with each other and these paintings. He's creating a mural of paintings for the Four Seasons restaurant that is being opened at the time. And the story is really about Rothko kind of believes that his paintings are more than just something you see. It's something you have to experience. So the whole play is kind of him and Ken kind of going back and forth with each other about what
the paintings mean.
What the paintings really mean, what color really means, what art really means. And through the story you kind of see them progress. You see Rothko become kind of this teacher and friend and almost father figure to Ken, even though he says he doesn't want to be that to him. And you see Ken kind of grow up and learn to stand up for himself and not just allow Rothko to
tell him what to think.
Yeah, tell him what to think. He kind of learns to create his own opinion. I'm going to stop there because I spent a lot of time with this play and I really want to hear what you saw.
So I went to this play. I brought my grandmother, by the way, because she, just for fun, because she loves these kinds of things. We both, we were talking about afterwards, we both loved it. So I had been to the Heather before, and I think they produce really great theater, but this was the best I had seen thus far. The acting was just superb, and it wasn't just it wasn't just they were playing this part. It was they embodied the characters, and I really appreciated that. I thought so it's a small community theater, so I thought the way they did the small set that
it's it's almost like a black box.
Yeah. I felt like I was in a painter's workshop.
Right.
I felt
in his studio.
They were making paint while they did it. At least that's what it made me feel as an audience. They're actually mixing paint right now. It was really interesting.
Oh, there's actually things happening.
Yeah. So it's really, they had to really know how to put canvas on a board and embody the character. But I felt every time they were analyzing the paintings, which were all around the room. So behind me as an audience member, the painting was behind me. It's I was looking at the paintings, looking at all.
But they look like they're staring at the audience, really.
Exactly, yeah. But it's again, so they would look like they were staring at the audience. So it's they were analyzing you as a human, and everything they were saying about the paintings being two opposing sides, the red and the black, and how they have to work together in a symbiosis relationship, and just in the angular, how life is sometimes inside the box and outside the box. It was talking about life. It was a metaphor for life, and I liked the way it was presented and portrayed, and it was so well done, in my opinion.
No, I'm I didn't really I did catch all of these things, but when I'm watching it, I'm watching it almost not from a technical point, but I'm I'm watching, I'm making sure, okay, did I put everything where it's supposed to be? I'm like rethinking about where did I put stuff. I'm like, oh, let me make
You're
sure.
You're watching it from an actor's standpoint.
Yeah,
I'm watching
didn't,
it from an audience.
Yeah, I didn't watch it fully from an audience, even though I saw it multiple times. Like, but I still, like, even what you're saying, I'm like, oh, yeah, that is what that meant, but I don't always hear it that way when I'm watching it.
Yeah, so I mean, I loved it. I was super impressed by the acting again. Like, the acting was absolutely incredible. I want these people to go have full careers.
Yeah, I want both of them to go
far. I mean, it was good.
I think they will. Yeah.
It was really good. Mm-hmm. And I encourage everybody to go look up in their newspaper or online and look up their local theaters and see what community theaters are doing in your city. There's multiple community theaters in Tampa, not just the Heather, and they perform amazing works for so cheap and they
and
deserve
stuff that
your support.
I didn't know about. If they had not put on this production, I probably never would have heard of this play. Yeah, I would have, because I'm not an art. What do you say, connoisseur? I'm not someone who goes to art galleries typically.
Yeah, neither of us are.
Because it's always something that I never fully understood.
Exactly.
And it was I'd go in, I'd look at the stuff and be done in 10 minutes. But after seeing this play and just being a part of it and hearing them talk about Mark Rothko, and Ward was I'm just going to give Ward
played Rothko.
I'm going to give him a little shout out because in class sometimes I would sit next to Ward and he would have he painted all those things in there.
Really? Oh, that's just
he painted them himself. And sometimes in the right before we while we're setting up, he'll be painting one. I think it just helps him get into character or whatever. And
he shaved his head also for this, which I was like, that is an actor.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I thought it was a toupee. But back to class. He would be there with a book of Mark Rothko's work, and he'd be explaining it. And this was before I was even part of the project helping. I just think Ward's cool, and I just would sit next to him and be tell me more. And so he'd be showing me the paintings and and explaining. He fully immersed himself as this person, and it was just really, really exciting to see him do it. And David, I will shout out David because David's that was his first play. That was the first time he's done that, and I just think he's extremely talented. Yeah. I know
this
these
kid,
people.
I couldn't imagine it was this first time.
So good. And he's so calm, and he just commits. He really commits to the character, and I feel it came across. And it's when he was up there, it's he's just not David, and he's not Ward. They're not the people I was just talking to 20 minutes ago. They're Ken and Rothko, and I just really encourage you. Oh, I encourage you guys to go see this play. It's still playing.
If you're in Tampa, come see it next weekend.
Yeah, it's the Heather Theater. So if you look up that on Google, it'll come up, and you can go to their website and buy tickets. It's Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m., July 27th and 28th, and they're the last showings. But yeah,
it's a great Saturday night. It's a great Friday night to spend. I mean, it's an hour and 30 minutes. It's it was a perfect amount of time to
it's not super long. There's no intermission, but it doesn't, you don't feel it because you're I don't think so. I don't think you're oh my god, is there?
No, I was at the end I was almost oh my god, it's over.
Yeah, there's so much context, and you catch a lot of it, but there's things you miss.
Because this play is not a play that the Heather created. It's a play by a playwright.
Written by John Logan.
Okay.
Who apparently wrote Gladiator.
Wow. See.
Yeah, the writing. Anyway. Yeah.
Go see it. Go support your local community theaters.
Or look it up if you don't live in Tampa, obviously you can't go see it. But there's versions of it online of different people have played it.
So play these characters.
Eddie Redmayne played it once too.
What?
And at the time that he played it, and him and some other guy, and I can't remember his name right now, but I know
at a theater.
I think so. I think somewhere in New York, and it was the best play something of the year.
Yeah, look them up.
Yeah, look it up.
Very good. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Bye, guys.